The Galactic Military Academy's orientation hall buzzed with nervous energy as cadets from dozens of species filled the amphitheater. Jackson Martinez sat in the back row, his human physiology making him appear unremarkably average among the towering Zentaurians, the crystalline Vorthak, and the ethereal Luminari. Beside him, Emma Chen adjusted her regulation uniform, her fingers unconsciously flexing as she fought to keep her abilities in check. Commander Thexvar, an imposing reptilian officer from the Draknari Empire, stood at the podium with military precision. His scaled hide gleamed under the harsh lights, and his amber eyes swept across the assembled cadets with predatory intensity. "Welcome to the Galactic Military Academy," his voice boomed through the hall's acoustics. "Here you will learn discipline, strategy, and the art of warfare. But first let me make one thing absolutely clear." His gaze lingered on the human section. "There will be no use of species-specific abilities during academic sessions. No telepathy, no phase shifting, no energy manipulation, and certainly no superhuman strength demonstrations." Several cadets shifted uncomfortably. The rule was clearly aimed at species like the Mentari mind readers and the energy-wielding Solari. But Jackson noticed how Commander Thexvar's eyes seemed to focus particularly on Emma. "Humans," the commander continued, his tone carrying a hint of disdain, "are notorious for their unpredictable nature. Your species has a disturbing tendency to exceed perceived limitations when pushed. This will not happen in my academy." Emma's jaw tightened. Jackson had known her since their recruitment from Earth's Special Forces Division. While most humans were considered baseline in galactic terms, Emma was different. Her strength wasn't just above human average. It was off the charts entirely, a result of a classified Earth military enhancement program that few knew about. "The first lesson begins now," Commander Thexvar announced. "Combat theory and practical application." "Cadet volunteers?" The hall fell silent. Nobody wanted to be the first to face the legendary Draknari warrior. "No volunteers?" The commander's mandibles clicked in what might have been amusement. "Then I'll choose." His finger pointed directly at Jackson. "Human, front and center." Jackson stood, his heart racing but his expression calm. He'd faced worse odds during the Titan colony uprising. As he walked down the steps, he could feel hundreds of eyes tracking his movement. "Your name, cadet?" "Jackson Martinez, sir. Earth Defense Corps." "Ah, yes. The colony boy who held off 3 insectoid raiders with nothing but a plasma rifle and stubbornness." The commander's research was thorough. "Show me what human determination looks like against superior strength." What followed was less a combat demonstration and more a physics lesson in momentum and leverage. Commander Thexvar's Draknari physiology gave him 3 times Jackson's mass and strength plus natural armor and claws. But Jackson had learned to fight dirty during his years defending frontier settlements. He lasted longer than expected, using the commander's size against him, staying mobile, exploiting blind spots. But eventually, superior strength won out. Jackson found himself pinned to the mat, the commander's clawed hand wrapped around his throat just tight enough to make his point. "Acceptable technique," Commander Thexvar acknowledged, releasing him. "But ultimately futile against superior evolution. This is why humans remain a minor species in galactic affairs." That's when Emma stood up. "Sir, permission to speak?" The commander's eyes narrowed. "Granted. With respect, sir, that wasn't a fair demonstration. Jackson's a tactician, not a brawler. If you want to see what human determination really looks like, try someone built for direct confrontation." "Are you volunteering, cadet?" "Emma Chen, sir. Earth Special Operations." Jackson tried to catch her eye to signal her to back down. The enhancement program that had given Emma her abilities was supposed to remain classified. But Emma was already walking down the steps, and Jackson recognized the look on her face. She'd made her decision. "Very well," Commander Thexvar said. "Let's see what Earth Special Operations produces." The match began similarly to Jackson's, with the commander using his natural advantages. But something was different this time. Emma wasn't just avoiding his attacks. She was controlling the engagement. When his clawed hand swept toward her, she caught his wrist. "Cadet Chen," the commander warned, "remember the rules about enhanced abilities." "I'm not using any enhanced abilities, sir," Emma replied innocently. "This is just natural human strength." She twisted, and Commander Thexvar's expression shifted from confidence to surprise to alarm as his arm was forced behind his back with inexorable pressure. The hall went completely silent. "Impossible," he hissed. "Human baseline strength cannot—" His words cut off as Emma applied just enough pressure to make him understand that she could dislocate his shoulder whenever she chose. The mighty Draknari warrior, who had dominated battlefields across the galaxy, was being controlled by what appeared to be a small human female. "Oops," Emma said, her tone perfectly innocent as she maintained her grip. "I guess I don't know my own strength sometimes." The silence stretched. Every alien in the room was witnessing something their species' histories had told them was impossible. A human physically dominating a Draknari through strength alone. Finally, Commander Thexvar tapped out. Emma released him immediately, stepping back and saluting crisply. "Thank you for the demonstration, sir. Very educational." The commander rubbed his shoulder, his amber eyes studying Emma with newfound respect and wariness. "Indeed, Cadet Chen. It seems Earth's special operations training is more thorough than our intelligence suggested." As Emma returned to her seat beside Jackson, whispers erupted throughout the hall in dozens of languages. Jackson leaned over to her. "That was either the bravest or stupidest thing you've ever done." Emma grinned. "Why not both?" Commander Thexvar resumed his position at the podium, but his demeanor had shifted. The casual dismissal of human capabilities was gone, replaced by the cautious respect one showed to a species that might be more dangerous than they appeared. "As I was saying," he continued, his voice carrying new undertones, "the galaxy is full of species with various natural advantages. It seems some are more natural than others." Class dismissed. As cadets filed out, Jackson noticed how the other species now gave the human section a wider berth. Emma had just rewritten the power dynamics of their entire class with one simple demonstration. "Think you'll get in trouble?" Jackson asked as they walked toward their dormitories. Emma shrugged. "He said no powers in class." "I didn't use any powers, technically. Technically, everything I did was within normal human parameters." She paused. "Just the very high end of normal." Jackson laughed despite himself. "Remind me never to arm wrestle you." "Smart policy," Emma agreed. "Though if you did, I'd try to go easy on you." "Try? Well," she said with a grin that was equal parts innocent and terrifying, "I might say oops again." Behind them, Commander Thexvar watched through his office window as the two humans walked away, making careful notes in his personal file. "Earth's military capabilities," he wrote, "require significant reassessment." In the margin, he added a single word: dangerous.